My fellow Invercargillites, in the last 3 years, the Invercargill City Council has made some really dopey decisions. Here are a dozen. I did have some problems trying to limit this to 12. Dopey Decision 1. The Council's role is to provide infrastructure, public services and regulatory functions. In the last 3 years, the ICC has also considered competing against ratepayers by providing gyms, cafes and now social housing. Yet it says it can't even afford to provide adequate infrastructure. I will explain this in Dopey Decision 2. Dopey Decision 2. Invercargill's stormwater system is at twice the risk of flooding than the New Zealand standard. The council says it can't afford $140,000 a year to fix it. Dopey Decision 3. For the last 20 years, Invercargill rates have risen by 1.5 times the rate of inflation. In this financial year, rates are rising by 6 times the rate of inflation. The council says this is a pleasing result and inflation is irrelevant. The government says councils are inefficient, and the proof is that rates are rising faster than several indices, including inflation, which is why it is introducing the so-called Better Local Services Bill. It wants councils to be more efficient and share services, and so provide better value to ratepayers. Dopey Decision 4. Instead of examining how it could become more efficient and share services to conform to the Better Local Services Bill, the ICC took out a 4-page advertisement in the Southland Times after submissions to the bill had closed, urging ratepayers to fight the bill. Dopey Decision 5. Mayor Sheb Bolt and councillors Boniface, Ludlow, Sycamore and Thomas are directors of council companies. The government is about to ban this practice because it is a conflict of interest. Dopey Decision 6. The Building Earthquake-Prone Buildings Amendment Act became law in May. Invercargill is considered to be a medium risk area with the risk of a magnitude 9 quake every 2,000 years. There is a period of 10 years to assess the earthquake risk of buildings and 25 years to strengthen them to 35% of the earthquake code. The Anderson Park Art Gallery has been closed for 3 years, and the council says it will spend $1 million to bring it up to code, even though there is little risk of deferring this expenditure for a couple of decades. Dopey Decision 7. The council bought Rugby Park without knowing what the costs were going to be. Dopey Decision 8. For the 2015 financial year, Invercargill City Forests Limited, a council-controlled company, lost $300,000 and paid the council a dividend of $550,000 funded by debt. Dopey Decision 9. The council continues to be less than transparent by regularly excluding the public from parts of their meetings. Dopey Decision 10. Invercargill ratepayers paid $20,000 for a fireworks show at Rugby Park in November 2015 after guaranteeing the event. Few people bought tickets. Most watched from outside the park. Dopey Decision 11. Invercargill ratepayers forked out $10,000 towards celebrity chef Nigella Lawson's gala dinner at Stadium Southland in January 2016. Around 500 people attended the event. Councillor Peter Kett said, "We were more than happy with that amount. This event will put us on the world map." No, it didn't. Dopey Decision 12. These are non-decisions. What is happening with the CBD and the museum? That's the dozen dopey decisions that I have selected. You may know of others. Invercargill would be a much better place if the council made sensible and rational financial and business decisions. I have extensive experience in business and finance and won't need training wheels should I be elected. Vote Dave Rohan for ICC.